This is a Lego Star Wars MOC. This is my Fennec Speederbike. I've been designing a few vehicles that I think could potentially fit in with the upcoming TV series, the Book of Boba Fett. This is my own design, not from Canon, but I think it could, potentially fit in with the TV series. Fennec Shand will obviously play a large role in it, so she's going to need a few vehicles. So I wanted to design a couple vehicles, and this is the Speederbike I came up with for her. And I wanted this Speederbike to kind of reflect her. I have a upcoming Boba Fett speeder, and I think I kind of reflected Boba Fett in the speeder, and it's kind of a bigger, beefier, heavily armored speeder. But Fennec Shand is more kind of sleek, very agile, so I wanted to design this speeder bike to be very, very sleek and agile, kind of like she is as a bounty hunter. And this is what I came up with. Obviously the colors reflect Fennec Shand's colors, with a little bit of, mostly black, but I wanted to include some orange stripes, a little bit of dark bluish gray for good measure. The engines are orange, again, really playing to that orange and black color scheme. I do not have the best stand for this speeder bike, but making do with what I have. Some of the features of this build. First, the cockpit area. I do not have the Fennec Shand minifigure, unfortunately. Maybe I'll snag one during Christmas or something, but she would be sitting here. It's not the, not the best seat, but she does have, a nice comfy chair, some steering handles here. It has a nice kind of triple engine setup to make it nice and fast. In the front, there are a pair of these medium blaster cannons. Sorry, let me get the focus here. Pair of these cannons. And then lastly, there's a clip for her sniper rifle. So the ship can just fly around like that, and then you can clip in her sniper rifle when you want to. When I first started thinking of what kind of ship I was going to build, I did, like I said, want it to reflect the bounty hunter herself. But I was looking at her ship from the Clone Wars, and it kind of had this, the back of it had these three wings kind of jutting out. There were different angles than, these angles that we see here with the engines, but that's where I kind of got this like triangular type of three wings jutting out overall design. And I'm actually going to do a kind of tutorial right now of how you can build this at home. It's pretty simple. And we'll get started right now. We will first start with some of these dark bluish gray hinge pieces, and we will kind of just connect them. We'll throw in a 1x2 right here and toss another one on here. We will put a 1x3 right here. And it's mostly even now, obviously, except for this guy. We'll place a 1x1 right here. And then one of these pieces with this transparent engine piece right there. We'll place this clip, sorry about that shake there. We'll place this clip right here with another 1x1 here, and another 1x1 on top of that, with this, which there is a 1x1 at the bottom of this, just FYI. We'll be placing that there. We start to see our engines form. Straighten up those pesky little 1x1s. And another 1x1 there. And then, oops, this curved piece in black does have a 1x1 at the bottom of it with the final little engine piece. And that is kind of our starting point for the back here. With this, we will add these pieces here. They're all in black, just these 3 pieces to this section. And then we'll add kind of our seat, which is these black pieces clipped together with 2 studs right there. These will be kind of that cushion area with the little headrest here. And then we'll have some of these assemblies, and these are just, these 3 pieces plus these 3 pieces connected together, mirrored. And then we'll be placing these each right here. And this is just forming the back of the speeder. And yeah, I couldn't really get a good seat right here, so this is where I ended up using just these kind of seats. So these are just 3 dark bluish gray cylinders with that black stud in the middle. We'll have 2 pairs of these, and we will put this right here, kind of continuous with that tubing, kind of that cylinder piece. And this is the back with the seat starting to form. We will set this aside for now. We're going to take a few more of these hinge pieces. These are in black with some 2x2s. And again, just connect them all. We want these to be all kind of even width, so I'm adding the 2x2 here. Add one here. And get this last one. Angle right here. And this last 2x2 here. Then this will kind of be going like this. It's going to be facing this. We'll connect these 2 together. But next up, we'll have this chunk. And this is just, these are all just 2x2 tiles. And this is 4 pieces. There's a 1x1 here. All of this is black except this dark bluish gray stud. Got a 1x1, 1x2, just a normal 1x2 brick. And then this final piece. Hopefully all of these pieces are relatively common in everyone's collections. So we put all these together, place it right here. We're starting to form this. Then for our little driving handles, steering handles, place this on top right there. And then we'll be adding these chunks. So these are, pull this out here, sorry, it's a little tricky to get out. So these pieces with this cannon piece with a pair of black studs and a little bar pieces, kind of like the gold bars, obviously in orange. And we add this angled grill to it. Place this here. And then these builds are going to be mirrored, same exact way. And then taking this, we're going to use this bottom stud and place it in there. So the orange piece kind of flows in continuously with that. And this other little sub-assembly will be placed in there, like so. And we will add a couple of little cheese slopes to each section without the steering wheel. Make sure everything is connected nicely. The guns sometimes like get pointed in. And then finally, we just connect these two sections. And the sniper rifle, obviously, just a lightsaber hilt added to one of these extra long rifles. And it's, you know, it's generally sturdy. The flimsiest part is definitely this middle section here. But yeah, that is a little tutorial. Hopefully some people are able to make it at home, have enough pieces at home, switch up the colors, improve it, make it stronger, add some cooler guns or whatever. But yeah, that is my Fennec Shand Speederbike.